Hi, welcome back. The next in line is accrued income. Accrued income is the income that is due to be received. Okay, this is the simple definition, and if you still want to understand something, let's go right here. Just take the case of the WhatsApp and Facebook. Hence, income of $16 billion or $19 million was well, in the books it is only 16 billion because $3 billion was for the founders, hence it should not be in the WhatsApp books. Now $16 billion was the income of WhatsApp, which was receivable due to the sale of business. But as it was not receivable in the month of February, and as it was receivable in the month of October. Okay, but then to show the true financial statements, one has to enter those income in the profit and loss account, that is with the name of accrued. Now can you imagine of some example? Yeah, let's try to crack some example so that you get better understanding. Assume that the commission amounting to rupees 1500 was still receivable from the fellow businessman. Okay, in a trial balance you will notice an item of commission received amount 4800. Okay, yeah, let's make that entry. uh, Income, accrued income, that is income that is due to us, receivable commission rupees, commission in next month. Okay, commission in next month, let the amount be 20,000. And yeah, what do you think will be the journal entry? Just suppose the example that we took is we have signed a deal with someone and the commission is to be paid to us, but the person told that as the cash will be received in the next month, he will be paying it in the next month only. But we know about this deal right here, hence we should be accounting this deal to show the true position. Now what should be the journal entry as per you? I really can't think of any journal entry, hence I'll go to, oh, where are you? Yeah, the nature of this account was, what do you think? Is the personal nature, hence accrued income account has received accrued commission account debit, alt enter, to commission account. Looks legit, journal entry only, and this is very quite obvious that, yeah, we'll learn it in next lecture, I guess. Go to tally, vouchers, v F7 is the voucher, the entry was accrued commission, right? Alt C, I don't think we have any accrued account. No, we don't. Alt C, accrued commission. The ledger it belongs to is, I don't know if it is there in the group sheet or not. Accrued, it is not there, but that ledger looks like current asset only because that is the income that we are going to earn in the near future, hence it is our asset. Keep entering till the time you see this. How much is the amount? 20,000. Wow, good guy. Okay, to commission account, do we have commission? Wow, accrued commission receivable, right? Commission receivable except, yeah, this entry is made. Now what do you think will be the entry in next month. Okay, that is 01/04/2020 when the person actually pays us the commission. Accrued income adjusted commission received, enter 20,000, and yeah, good to go. This is a receipt entry obviously because we have received something. I have forgot the shortcut of receipt, which is F6. Okay, F6. Now the entry should be as commission is an income and commission is a nominal account, commission account credit. Okay, commission account credit because credit all income and gains. Then why are we debiting it? Okay, so I set the wrong entry. Now what do you think should be the entry? Well, I know one thing for sure. If this was debited right here, then it should be credited to nullify its effect because we don't want this account anymore. It was only a bridge, hence let's burn the bridge first. To accrued commission account. Okay, F2, and as it is a receipt entry, hence bank account debit, that is we received, debit the receiver, credit the giver. You can also enter the entry of, yeah, you got the entry. Why can't you be in the middle? Oops. Okay, I'll adjust it again. Okay, let's just leave it like this only and go to tally. F6 for receipt. Citibank we have received. The date is 1st April only. Wow. Okay, so looks like we have entered the wrong date of the journal entry. Now we have to correct it again. What is the issue with me and the date? 20,000. Look, watch as the amount goes vanish. What do you think it will do? I think it will go out. Wow, this account is nullified, and yeah, we are good to go. Enter, 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 enter. This right here says receipt of accrued commission. Okay, accepted, yes. Let's change that date of the entry, journal of accrued commission, and yeah, this entry should be 31/3/2020 or 1/3/2020. Okay, 1/3/2020. Now one thing that most of the people are worried about is, suppose this is the entry right here. Now why are we not making entry like bank account debit to accrued commission? Well, you surely can, because the account that comes up right here is debited and this one right here is credited. But if you still want to do it that way, then I'll tell you a way to do it. Okay, so that way is, enter it. Now you can see right here, that is, you can choose the journal entry, that is F7. As soon as you hit F7, it will not change all the details, it will change only this one, that is, let's try to hit F7. Oops, what did we do? Citibank, yeah, F7. Yeah, right here you can see it has made a journal entry for itself, but then you have to change this journal entry. And what is the journal entry? The journal entry is bank account debit to accrued commission, that is, you can write here Citibank debit 20,000, okay, to accrued commission. enter. This will not have any effect. That is what it means is every entry you can pass in the journal entry. You don't have to worry about why are we not doing it, but it will not create a good invoice. Hence, we are following that method. If you want, you can follow this method also. Now I'll escape it because I don't want to do it. Okay. But if you want, you can surely go that way. It will be a much more practice of bookish studies. And let's check out profit and loss account. Okay. Indirect income is commission, and why can't I see you? Because let's change the period 113 1320. One more salient feature about income account is 31/3. It is for a period that is from 1st April to 31st March. Suppose we have started a company from 2018, and yeah, and now we are working in the year 2019 to 2020. Now if we want to check out the P&L, that is profit and loss, profit and loss will always be shown for the period that is from 2019 to 20, while balance sheet will always be shown as on date. That is whatever date you specify. Suppose you specify 31/3/20, hence it will start from the 2018. It will consider all the figures of 2018, 19 and 20, and it will show you the final figures of 2020. Hence that is why you can always see this is 2, and when you open a balance sheet, I'll open you a balance sheet, this is at. Okay, can you see it? I'll magnify it. This is at, and this right here, profit and loss account, this is 2. I have previously also explained this concept, but if you have a doubt, this is very basic and you should know. That's why I am explaining it again. Changing the period 14/19 to 31/3/20. You can see right here commission, that is okay. What did we do? Yeah, 20,000 is the commission received, and we have not received it yet. That is why it is a journal entry. And as soon as you click onto the profit and loss of next year, that is 31/3/21, you can see that indirect expense of 2000, that is, what is it about? Salary, right? And where is my indirect income? What's this issue with the date? I'll finally solve it. 1/4/2020. Okay, that is receipt only. Which is going into which account? Let's check out the commission account, and let's change the period, that is 1/4/18 to 31/3/21. Now where is that entry of accrued commission to commission? Wait, did we not pass that entry? Did we not say yes to that entry? Okay, looks like it. DAL. If you had accepted it, then it would be showing, but then I don't know. I did not accept it. Okay, I have that entry right here. Citibank account, I have received commission. What is the entry? Receipt of commission. Okay, it will on. I know it will only be shown in the balance sheet. That is the current asset. What was I doing? Accrued commission, let's change the date, and the balance sheet should be 31/3/19. You can see right here the space accrued commission of 31st March. Well, I don't know why can't I see, but I should be seeing that. Let me change the date right here to 31/3/20 and go to balance sheet, current assets. Yeah, I don't know what was the issue. Accrued commission is reflected in the 20,000 and 2,000 salary. In the profit and loss account of this year, it will be shown in this. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much the adjustment of accrued commission and accrued income. Any income it can be, that is interest or yeah anything else. Right here, that is add accrued commission and yeah accrued income. Okay, so the next one is income received in advance, which we'll study in the next lecture. Good day.